right, cool deal.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm not bad.
So, season 4. What's the tone for the new season?
I think we have to pay off where we left our characters at the end of season 3. And then once we do that, I think it will be exciting, fast-paced action, romance, and that family drama that our show is known for with the supernatural slant, but also having kind of resolved some of those hanging plot threads, we're going to dip pretty deep into horror territory. Scary. Basically, if the Mikaelsons are the greatest monsters that have ever lived, what happens when they have to face a monster that's even worse than them? That's kind of what we're going to play with in season 4.
Klaus has always been pretty selfish, but this last season he's kind of, because of him, maybe because of his daughter, he's come around. Are we going to get to see more of that of him, or more of his kind of side?
A lot of people on social media have asked the same question, and they've said, you know, I don't know if our fans love a Klaus who is a good guy. They prefer the bad guy Klaus. I'll say this, I'm very interested in the bad Klaus, and I don't think he's ever going to completely change. He's always going to be angry, paranoid, narcissistic, manipulating, but I think one thing that Cammy and the birth of his child and his relationship with his family have changed within him. The murder of his father, you know, the facing his mom, all of those things have made him aware, more self-aware of what he is. And I think he'll never again be able to commit some of these actions without reflecting on how they will have impact on his child, on his family. And so I think what we might see is a Klaus who is capable of forgiveness and is capable of goodness and who's capable of wanting to do the right thing for the people that he acknowledges that he loves, and probably someone who's capable of doing a hell of a lot worse to the people who try to threaten those he loves. So he's always going to be a little bit scary, and I would not want to get on his bad side. And I think for every step that he goes forward in terms of redemption, he's going to make some missteps and go backwards as well.
We saw the Mikaelsons make that tough decision to kill Marcel and to prevent the prophecy, but inadvertently kind of made that monster that Marcel is. So is that always your intent, to kind of make Marcel that ultimate villain, or and part of the family?
Yeah, in episode 301, when Alexis shows Klaus the prophecy, there's actually a cut of a figure standing up in the shadows. And we always intended for that to look like Charles Michael Davis, you know, and we wanted the audience to kind of be like, wait, did I just see? And you know, we knew that we had to twist it around and play with it and make you wonder if it was real or a hoax or what was really going on. We always knew that Lucian would become this powerful thing, and we knew that he would have to be defeated. But just as we also knew that Marcel is Klaus's son, you know, Klaus and the Mikaelsons, Elijah, they raised Marcel. Marcel, in order to fully form as a character, he needed to find a way to best them. And I think he very smartly did everything he needed to do in order to become the most powerful thing in the world. And now the question becomes, how will he react in a way that is different from those who made him?
How is the delay in the season going to affect the plot, or what's going to happen?
I don't think it will affect anything. In fact, it's almost good that there is a delay because it makes the fans experience a length of time and absence so that when they come back for season 4, they will feel a little bit like our heroes will feel, you know? They're going to feel a little bit like it's been a long time. A lot has happened. There's been this strange and sad passage of time. And for the people of New Orleans, it will be a time of peace. For Marcel and Vincent, they will have controlled their city and done well. And the Mikaelsons' absence will have been a good thing. For Haley, she will have struggled for 5 years to defend her daughter and to protect her daughter and to keep hidden. And now, when we come into season 4, she will find the last thing that she needs to maybe have a chance at bringing them back. And, you know, I think that's what we're all waiting for and excited for. So to do a 5-year time jump, it almost makes sense to have a little bit of time, and I'm excited to come back in 2017 it's going to be great.
So is Marcel a true villain or is it complicated?
I don't think he's a true villain. No, I mean, sometimes when I'm writing, when you write, you have to put yourself into the point of view of the person you're writing, and it's very easy for me to put myself in the point of view of Marcel. I think he's actually one of the most mentally stable vampires that we've ever seen on Vampire Diaries or the originals. You don't think of Marcel as a ripper. You don't think of Marcel as a guy who hurts innocent people. He does what he has to do for his city and for his town, and I think he would and is capable of doing terrible things, but because he went and joined the army and fought in war and had those experiences in the trenches of World War I think he saw the beauty that comes from brotherhood and compassion and forming alliances and having camaraderie. He's got rules. He says, no kids are off limits. I don't feed on locals. He used to say, I don't kill vampires, and that's why he would take a vampire who betrayed him and bury him alive, but not kill them. All of these things are similar to what Klaus has said and done. Klaus used to dagger people and put them in coffins. Marcel would bury them in caves. You could see that he fell from Klaus's influence, but he does things his own way, and he's got his own complicated way of viewing the world. He's one of my favorite characters ever. I really love Marcel, so I would never think of him as a villain.
I agree with you.
Thanks.
Honestly, I love Marcel.
Good, yeah. It helps he's played by Charles Wayne Davis.
He's a great guy.
Yeah. Thank you.